Okay, good morning, Season Adventurers. Another cassette tape recording transferred to YouTube. I did the Indonesian relatives transfer last night. This one's purely comedic. It's when I'm older. This would have been, I would have been either, how old? 16, 17? 15, 16, 17, and it would have been taken from the radio station. It's no longer in operation, of the name of this radio station, this FM station of Melbourne, Eon FM, I think, or Triple M. Either Eon FM or Triple M had what was called a top 8 at 8, so at 8 p.m. on a weeknight, Monday to Friday, I believe, memory. Correct me if I'm wrong, those who remember this as well, who live in Melbourne and listen to Eon FM or Triple M. They had the top 8 at 8, and the host would, you'd phone, not with a mobile phone, a landline phone, and cast your votes of what would you like to hear, usually new releases, and then it would be compiled in a top 8. So obviously number 1 would be the most voted, and number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They would play it in a reverse order, I would say. So they'd start at number 8 and then build up number 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and the number 1 voted song tonight is, yes. At the time, Kylie Minogue was just emerging her career after leaving Neighbours and signing up with Stockache and Waterman, and she had released already her first album, Kylie, self-titled, and so again, similar to how I felt about the recording of my relatives in Indonesia, the fact that I did bother recording them, as in with a cassette, and I've done this now. This is myself. I'm interviewing myself. I'm interviewing Kylie. I'm pretending to interview Kylie. So basically, I've spliced up the original answers to her radio interview, and then I've put my questions to her answers. Purely comedic. I am a massive Kylie fan, those that know me, so this is not to disparage Kylie in any way. It's just purely pun, form, and comedic. She would never answer these questions she would never give answers to these types of questions. This interview would never happen. This is just a fantasy that I've made true, and this is all done with cassette, mind you. So yeah, editing these days with a computer would be easier, I imagine, but I don't have a laptop, I don't have a computer home, I'm just using my phone. And again, I'm going to play off an original cassette, doing so to preserve it, so that if, again, similar to the recording of my Indonesian relatives last night, transfer of the recording, if the cassette tape itself breaks down, I've got a copy of it on YouTube. So here we go. My voice sounds, those that have listened to this recording before today said how much more Australian I sound. I'm just talking normally. I'm putting a little bit of an accent, maybe like a DJ would, but yeah, I think my voice, my tone and accent of voice has changed since I was a teenager. I suppose we all have changed since we were teenagers. Anyway, here we go. Enjoy. Let's start the cassette tape. Here we go. Again, all in fun. Purely tongue-in-cheek.
Hello? Oh, I'm on. Yes, well, I got some questions to ask Kylie here. Let's see how intelligent she really is. She's come into my studio, my bedroom actually, and we're going to ask her a few questions, okay? Okay, here we go. First caller is me. I'm not actually a caller, I'm sitting next to her. Say hello, Kylie. Hello, Kylie. Ah, she's so smart. Hang on. Say hello, Kylie. Hello, Kylie. It's better. Alright, here we go. First question is, just hang on a sec, I've got to think about it first. Oh yes, Kylie, is it true you have, leftover egg and bacon from about 5 months ago, and you enjoy eating that for breakfast?
Yeah, nothing like that.
Oh my goodness, really? Alright. Okay, next question. Hang on, I'll think about it again, just wait. Now, after you humiliated yourself on the Comedy Company with Kylie Mole, well, what did you do after that?
Well, I should consider myself lucky. I did have 5 days off.
Just pause there. For those who don't live in Australia, the Comedy Company was a skits. So, it'd be sketches, parodies of things that were happening around that time. It was the Comedy Company. Kylie Mole was a character on the Comedy Company, and she was pretty much just portraying Kylie in a kind of edgy, kind of punky way. So, yeah. And that's why I refer to Kylie Mole and the Comedy Company. Obviously getting inspiration from my attempted humour here.
Oh, right, I see. Okay, thank you. Hang on, I'll think of the next question. Just wait. Oh, yes, Kylie, Neighbours is doing very successful in England and Australia. Now, do you think it's a very funny show? Very funny and, enjoyable?
No.
Oh, come on, Kylie. You don't? Oh, well. Okay, next question. Oh, yeah, and then when you were in the Truth newspaper, it says you were an alien, right? Well, when you heard about that, where did you decide to hide out?
That's right. Got to be in church.
Oh, in church? I suppose that's a good place to be. All right, next question. Hang on a sec. And this was another vicious rumour. I heard that when you do your bedroom scenes in Neighbours, what do you do with Jason Donovan's towel?
Yeah, if it's small and I can get away with it.
Oh, really, Kylie? All right, next question. Okay, now I've got a million questions to go. You're not feeling pretty tired or anything, are you?
Oh, dear. Oh, I hate these questions.
Oh, come on, I haven't even got started yet. All right, just hang on a sec. Just wait. Well, how would you describe your personality, Kylie?
I was sick, was I?
Oh, well, I thought you were better than that, but all right then. Next question. Okay, now, Kylie, the questions are going to get tricky now. Now, I have 4 questions here. I want you to answer them either yes, no, or I don't know, or maybe, okay? Ready for this? Now, the first question is, now you have to have, I think you've got a good memory, okay? Now, do you think you're stupid? Do you think Jason's stupid? Do you think Neighbours is stupid? And do you think the whole population of Australia is stupid?
Yes, maybe, no, I don't know.
Oh, I see. Okay, thank you very much. And, well, we think highly of you too. Well, Kylie, since you're religious, you must realise that you should not use God's name in vain. You never would do that, would you?
Oh, God.
You just did it. It's disgusting. Well, Kylie, alright, how old do you think you really are?
5.
5? Oh, alright. Hang on, let me just check. You sure you're stupid?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, hang on, next question. What do you think about Jason? Do you think he's stupid as well now? Honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, alright. Just making sure. Now, come on, we want the real Kylie Minogue laugh. Thank you. That was pretty short, but thank you anyway. Well, we already know you're stupid and you could be an alien, and you've left Neighbours and everything, but, what else do you think you are?
I think I'm a flower child, actually.
Whoop, I cut you off there. Hang on, we'll repeat that for the viewers.
Flowers. I think I'm a flower child, actually.
Thank you, Kylie. Thank you. Now, Kylie, you must have went to school. Which one did you go to?
Well, I went to Camberwell High, and they can be pleased they're rid of all Minogues now. We've all done our schooling.
Very good, thank you.
Well, so some of my questions, a very handful of them are just straight, direct, no puns. I was just asking her what was her education and she told us. So I guess they're not all pun-filled, attempted humour. I wonder what you must be thinking so far. Okay, here we go. Let's continue.
Next question coming up soon. Oh, here's the big crunch. Now, people say you're really short, but how tall are you really?
Well, I can have it 7-inch or 12-inch.
Really? Well, it must be those big boots you're wearing, gotta be certain. Alright, thanks. Now, Kylie, I've got this really tough problem, about you and Jason now. I was wondering who's going to get to the top. If you don't get the top will be the bottom. But if you top Jason, but he bottoms the top, when you top him on the top charts on the top, before you top him, do you think you'll top him? Or what sort of comment do you want to make?
Okay, I'm glad we got that sorted out.
But you didn't answer the question. Oh, alright, next question coming up. Well, because you love singing so much, that's what you say. How do you prove it? I mean, do you sing a lot to yourself?
Oh, well, I did for my 5 days off.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay, thanks. Oh, come on now, you don't feel that badly about Jason. I don't think anyway. Well, anyway, what would you like to dump on Jason's face?
No, I didn't. I got a cappuccino.
One of those, right. Now, you've been pretty much enemies with Mrs. Mangle. Now, what would you like to do to her house?
I think it's going to be ripped down.
Oh, well, anything else?
Right.
That says a lot for it.
Yeah, right. Mrs. Mangle likes you too.
Yes, those that were following Neighbours in the late 80s, Mrs. Mangle was the character on the show that you love to hate. She was that, nosy neighbour and meddling into everyone's affairs.
Oh, hey, I just got a phone call, Kylie. Humphrey B. Bear wants to take you out. Come on. What do you think of that, Kylie?
Oh! Dear me. Well, I am going away in a week, so how about when I get back?
Oh, Humphrey B. Bear's gonna have a broken heart. A broken stuffed heart. That's all he's made out of.
Yes, again, Australian viewers who grew up in my generation will fondly remember of Humphrey B. Bear. I'm not sure if, I don't know if that show's still on. So Humphrey B. Bear was a character, obviously someone in a bear suit. Kind of looked like a big Yogi Bear. If Yogi was a big bear that someone could wear a suit. So it was a children's show, and Humphrey B. Bear wouldn't talk or couldn't talk. Either wouldn't or couldn't. So would gesture, and he'd have a companion with him, and the host of the show would host. So it'd be like, oh, Humphrey, what should we do today with the viewers? Oh, let's make some cupcakes or something, or let's make a drawing, and Humphrey would react. So yeah, that was Humphrey B. Bear.
Okay, you can tell all the listeners how much you know about French, although it's very little. Go, tell them.
Je ne sais pas pourquoi. It means I don't know why.
Fine, you happy now? Now, I heard in your spare time, you usually, when you really, want to have a good time, right? You go to the bathroom, you fill the bathtub with lemonade, right? And you mix it up with whipped cream, and then you want to drown yourself in it.
I love that.
Right, well, let's clear things up. But what do you think of my record collection and everything, lucky I get them for free, yeah. So I asked someone to get them for me.
Yeah, all your albums have got the little promotional DJ stickers on the back.
Oh, that's right. Thanks for reminding me. Now, what's the favourite word that does not appear in the dictionary? What's your favourite word that does not appear in the dictionary? Yeah, I know that one too. Now, what do you think of your competitors? Where Neighbours is shown on 7 o'clock. What are they? They're Sale of the Century and Darren Hinch now. Now, when the ratings of Neighbours are when the ratings of Neighbours, are better than those shows, what do you say to those other two shows?
Okay, just for our overseas viewers, Darren Hinch was a current affairs show. Was a current affairs show. He would be hosting things that would be classified as current affairs. And what else did I mean? Oh, Sale of the Century was a game show, a TV game show, where there'd be 3 contestants with buzzers, and there'd be a host asking them questions, and they would, move forward into the game, move forward up the game. I mean, the more points they got equated as dollars. So at the end, whoever got the most money accumulated, like 546, or maybe it was just points, not dollars, would obviously continue on to the next round. And I think if you were able to win 5 nights in a row, then you would ultimately compete with past viewers that also had achieved 5 nights in a row, and then there'd be a grand final, and then of the 3 there'd be 1 grand prize winner, and you'd get a car and a holiday and everything like that. So that was Sale of the Century.
You lose.
Oh, well, you're pretty kind at heart. Oh, come on, don't you know the capital of Victoria?
What is it called?
Oh, you must be really dumb. Okay, what's your last words going to say before I kick you out of here?
See ya.
See ya. I think the viewers heard that. Right, I'll just check.
See ya.
See ya. Hope you heard that. I did. Yes, well, Crowded House decided to crowd in onto Kylie because they were sick of having a number 1 on the top 8 at Eon FM's top 8 at 8. So they decided to tease her a bit. So.
Well, there you go. I confirmed that it was on Eon FM. So the FM station in Melbourne called Eon FM, E-O-N FM, had the top 8 at 8, as I tried to describe to you earlier.
to John Peters. So Crowded House and John Peters are really going to be kind to her. Yeah, just have a listen to this. I got proof.
What?
Stop tickling me, Bill.
While we were sitting here just getting off on Kylie.
Yeah, they're funny, aren't they? I thought so.
So John Peters was the DJ, the host of Eon FM, and they had some members or all members of Crowded House in the studio, and I think that was the voice of Paul Hester, actually. Sadly has passed away. I think Paul Hester, who was going, or maybe that was even John Peters, but yeah, they were teasing Kylie for her rapid success, and you know, a band like Crowded House, where they play their own music and write their own lyrics, would have felt that Kylie was, well, yes, Kylie was manufactured, but even more so in their eyes, so like a flash in the pan. Well, clearly, we know that Kylie's got the last laugh on that one with her long-lived career.
Now, Crowded House, or I'll have to ask someone about this. I don't know his name, but he's going to do a Samantha Fox impersonation as forced onto him by John Peters.
Do Samantha Fox for me. Naughty girl.
No.
Look,
Naughty. Well, there we are. We've got the first word, naughty. Okay, he's going to say naughty girls full this time. Here we go. Brace yourselves.
Samantha Fox was 7 with, what was the name of the song, Paul?
Naughty girls.
Belinda Carlisle at 6 for Circle in the Sand.
Oh, come on, you don't need to bring Belinda Carlisle into this. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so it's confirmed it is Paul Hester, because John says Paul, refers to him as Paul, so that was Paul Hester from Crowded House, and yeah, as I said again, John Peters was the host of Eon FM's Top 8 at 8. On we go.
Okay, now before you fall asleep, I have forced, you know, I have friends in high places. You know, I have a friend in the 42nd story building. Anyway, I forced him to play the 12-inch of Gotta Be Certain because, you know, the listeners out there, I don't want you to fall asleep on me, right? Because, you know, you have to enjoy this radio station, okay? So we're going to play for you the 12-inch mix of Gotta Be Certain, and hopefully I will not be tempted to interrupt. Here we go.
It's only fair that I give Kylie Minogue 12 inches, because she's number 1 again.
La la. La la. Lola. Yeah. Come on, everyone, clap with the music.
With Kylie Minogue getting the 12-inch treatment. No, not from Jason Donovan.
Hang on a sec, I'm sure that was a 12-inch. She didn't even sing in it. Oh, well, that's the On FM for you. But on our station, we guarantee playing 12 inches, so, you know, we're not going to play Gotta Be Certain, Gotta Buy Curtain, no, you know, it's just boring, you know. I realise listeners get bored when we repeat things, you know. I know you get bored. So, we're not like Eon FM or 3XY that play one song 50 times a day. No, we're not like that. So we're going to play you the 12-inch of I Should Be So Lucky. Yeah, we haven't played that one yet, have we? Okay, just hang on a sec. Okay, just for all you listeners who called You know, I promised this last year, but now I've decided to play it for you. Well, hopefully we might hear her sing. Kylie, sing for us. Please. It'll be boring if you don't. Yeah, we know that's the title. Oh no, this is the part where we all are scared. This is the chorus, you know. This is where they repeat it about a million times. Well, I don't think Kylie will repeat it a million times. Do you? She is repeating the chorus a million times, but we won't have time to listen to a million times. Thank you, Kylie, for the 12-inch of I should be so lucky.
Okay, obviously I'm poo-pooing literally John Farnham, but that's the end of the Kylie interview. I think we'll stop it there. I think so, yeah. The volume is obviously quite different. The quality of sound, it's kind of got muted. Yeah, I think we'll stop there. Well, there you go. Yes, I became a Kylie fan. I really didn't notice her that much in Neighbours. I mean, she was touted as the how would you put it, the primary cast? Is that the right word? Yeah, her alongside Guy Pearce, Jason Donovan, Craig McLachlan. So, you know, appealing to the younger viewers, which worked. They're all quite marketable. all of them did dip into music on some level. Yes, Guy Pearce had one solo album. Jason had, I think, a handful as well, and Craig McLachlan as well with his band at the time, Check 1 2. Craig McLachlan and Check 1 2, get it? Like a sound check 1 2. So clearly I wasn't the only one with pun material there. And Kylie was the most successful of the those four actors. So yes, and she's still here to date. And those who know, those of her fans, we know that she's got a Las Vegas residency at the moment in America, clearly. And we're hoping that she will announce her Tension World Tour after she finishes that. So, yes, so have you recovered? Have you fallen over? Have you turned this off? Have you unsubscribed? Okay, so that pretty much does it for any cassette transfer. They were the two primary recordings that I've cherished and kept all these years. So the Indonesian Relatives recordings from last night, and my first recorded attempted humor with splicing up Kylie Minogue's interview with John Peters. Yes. No cassette tapes were damaged in the making of that. Clearly that's not how you're supposed to treat your equipment. I've gone through many cassette players over the years, obviously. I'm actually amazed this cassette has held together, but there you go. I hope you took something out of that, everyone, and I promise you I won't put you through that again unless you click repeat or replay. Bye for now. I gotta make another cup of tea to recover from all that. Thanks everyone. Thanks Seasonal Adventurers. Have a good day. Bye.